We're just going to make a simple frozen Kong. I've got a medium Kong here, classic medium. I'm going to put it in a bowl because this is a messy business. To plug this little hole at the bottom, the smaller of the two holes, to plug this small hole here, not the big one to start with, to plug this small hole, to begin with, I'm going to use some cream cheese. You could use anything that is sticky and will plug the hole up so the contents don't fall out. A lot of people like to use peanut butter. I don't personally, but that's entirely up to you. So just take a little bit of cream cheese and you poke it in there. Make sure that you've got that hole nicely plugged up. Don't worry about making a mess. You're going to make a mess, it doesn't matter. We're just going to put the contents in. So the other things I'm going to put in here, because it's frozen, we have the benefit of being able to use liquid. So you could use kefir, yogurt. I'm going to use some rabbit bone broth that I have left. There are lots of little meaty bits in the bottom there. I freeze this after I've made bone broth. So I'm just going to put in some of the bone broth. Then here I've got chicken mince, ground chicken, some dehydrated fish. And that's it for this time. You can put a combination of liquid and solid. Do the liquids over the bowl, doesn't matter too much for the solid stuff. If you squeeze the Kong, you'll be able to get a spoon in there, a small spoon if you need to. So I'm just gonna pile some things in here. If your dog has never used a Kong before, don't overpack the Kong. Just fill it very lightly to begin with while your dog is getting used to it. I can pack mine a little bit more because my girl's used to it. So I'm going to poke one of these in here, push it down in there, one of the little fish, and then I'm going to pour some liquid in. Like I said, this makes a mess, do not worry. So, as you can see, that was blocked up, liquid isn't coming out, and now I'm just going to leave it in there because it does have liquid in it. It's easiest if you do this in a jug the right size. I'm going to poke a little bit more chicken in there, and a little bit more chicken. It's nearly full, and I'm going to leave a fish sticking out like this, like a little tail. I might even put two in there. And I'm going to top it off with a tiny bit more cream cheese. This cream cheese, by the way, in case you're thinking I'm disgusting for using the same knife that I'm putting in the cream cheese, this is just for my girl. I do not eat this cream cheese. This is her tub, so I'm not going to worry if I've put a knife that's been on her Kong back into the cream cheese tub. And this is going to help block up the top as well. So now what we've got is a Kong with blocked up with cream cheese on the bottom, blocked up with cream cheese on the top, and it's got some fish, some chicken, and some rabbit stock in there, some rabbit bone broth. And now I put it in the freezer as it is.